Hi guys, day 2, well that's 4, day 2 of the 5-day series I'm doing on common questions for the everyday girl, gal, whatever. So the next thing would be a smoky eye. Like smoky eyes are like all over the place. So I'm just going to show you what I do for a smoky eye, and it's not too technical, it's not hard, and I'm going to try and keep it super simple because there's many ways you can do it, including my love for splurge, my skeptical, but I'm just going to try and keep it simple. So I'm going to use palette 3. I find, well, I don't have palette 2. I think palette 2 is quite similar. And get this, so word out is this is a rumor that they're making more palettes. How awesome. Yeah, and which is really bad too for people like me and Courtney who have to have everything that comes out, like you just have to. So I'm going to use palette 3 and the angled shadow sponge brush, a long name but angled, see the angle, and the sponge. So I'm going to keep it super simple. Another thing I'm going to do is black eyeliner. And I know this is totally weird and everybody probably doesn't do this, but this is just what I do. I put black eyeliner on first. I don't know why, it's just what I do. So how am I going to do this on camera? So I just do short little strokes and I go right along and I use my finger to blend it all in. Because I don't want a definite line, I just want something. And especially where I'm missing eyelashes, I also, like if there's a space, I just try and fill it in. So I do that. And, oh great. And that's if you make a mistake like I am right there. Yeah. Then you can just blend it. So, like I said, I'm keeping it easy. Keeping it simple. If my videos were perfect, then you wouldn't think they were real. So I'm keeping it real, guys. That's my excuse. Alright, so I'm going to take palette 3 and my brush. And so first off, I'm going to go into Determined. Why Determined? This one is right there. It's a matte, and it's just for overall. I find that the colors blend easier if your whole eyelid has got like a powdery finish to it. Before this, I put eye primer on. It's the other primer that we have, I put all over my face. This is just to help with hooded eyes. See, I have like all this stuff that goes down over my eye like that. Anyway, it just helps keep it in place. So after I've gone all over my eyeball and up here, I come up here too. Really, you can't really see a difference, maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But this is what I do, all right? Hold on. So then I take Flippant, which is right here. And look, they even put them in order, like from lightest to darkest. So that's an easy way to do it. So then I go into Flippant. And Flippant, I just put over, there's a little bit of shimmer to it, and I just put it all over this part, like the part of your lid that covers your eyeball. All over my lid. Yep, that's what I do. Then I take some Cheeky, which would be the next darker one. Just a few little, like, I just do like this. And then I just go here. See, remember how it's like it's contoured, slanted, what, angled? Yeah, so then I'm just start applying right down here. And I go here first, and then I go like this. And I do, and then after I put it all there, then I start going up here. And see this bone that's right there? I just kind of rub it like this. So what you're doing, the key to a smoky look, is blending. Having different shades and different depths and stuff to your eye, and just blending. That's the whole key. You don't want any harsh lines. It's all blended. So then I do that. Then I go back here to Flippant. And I do Flippant on top. It's all, it gives it depth. That's what I do like that. See? One trick for people with hooded eyes is to bring the pigments out here more, because then, am I looking at you dead on? When I look at you dead on, you still see the color here instead of the color completely disappearing. So yeah, I hope that made sense. All right, so that's what I do. Then sometimes I use this. I'll use this just for, sometimes I use this end. I'm gonna use this. Irate, the black one, is really pigmented. So I'll just grab like a little bit on the tip, and I will just, it's easier to start off with a little and then go from there. So see that? I just added a little in there. And then I'm gonna blend. Just blend, blend, blend. So what you want is this, for this to be for this to be the darkest and this to be the lightest. Okay? And you're just gonna blend it up here. See this? I'm gonna go like this. I just do that to see if I still have color on my brush. Usually all the color is off. Off. All right, so then I'm gonna take some Smitten. This is a really nice, it's this one right here. Has a really nice shimmer to it. I'm gonna bring it in here and over. Okay, here's the ball part of my eye. Is that like a real thing? Right there. And I'm just gonna blend it in, blend, blend, blend. See, really, that is the trick. Anybody can do this. It's just blending, that's it. All right, and I'm gonna take a little dabble do ya, and I'm gonna bring it in here, just to give some luminosity. Yeah. That's a big word, huh? All right, so there, if I feel like I have too much, like too much for like the grocery store or something, I don't know, or if it's too early in the day, I don't know, I just dab a little bit with my finger. Like your finger, you can use this tool too, like you got 4 of them. And then I take a little Smitten and I put it up here, and this just highlights this part of the brow, and then ta-da. Like seriously. Now I take my sponge again and I come in with Cheeky, and I go right here, right in the corner, and bring it this way just a bit. Some people go right to the edge of where the pupil is. I don't do that. I just come here. And everybody has different eyes, so maybe putting liner on the bottom doesn't work for you. If you have round eyes or almond eyes, it could like do it. Try it out. Look at yourself. If it makes your eye look smaller, don't do it. All right. There you go. Good advice. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want. And then I have just started doing this. I take the brush part, and let's take some Determined. Sometimes even I take a little bit of Tickled. It's got a pink color to it, and I just go over it. Why? Because that adds even more depth to my eye. You don't want to do it all down here, because then look, I already have bags and I'm trying to like not accentuate them. All right, so that is it. And if there's anything I don't like, I just go like this. Another tip is that a lot of people, they do their eyes first and then do their foundation, so that little powders from doing your eyes, your pigments, they don't fall on your cheek and mess up your foundation. This is how I do it. I've never done it the other way. It would be like, for me, going to the grocery store, and instead of starting with produce, ending with produce. I would come home and not have any groceries because I'd be so messed up. I would have forgotten everything. Like, people are just creatures of habit, and well, I am, so that's what I do. Little side note there. All right, so ta-da, done. You can even take a little Smitten and put it here. For those of you who want a little bit of that, I would then use your finger. A real good one though is Elegant Splurge. And if you just take a tiny little bit of that and put it here, and then you just get this little shimmer when you move. Very nice. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna do my other eye. Thank you very much. Bye.